Hi, good morning. I'm a little sick today, so my morning is 10:24 a.m. And this is your daily intuitive guidance for Thursday, September 15th. And yes, I always have to glance at the side of my computer because I never know what day it is. Um, so this week may have been feeling pretty hectic, or like things are switching quickly, or situations are taking abrupt 180s. I think we talked about this yesterday, and so for today, if if you're triggered by something, or a situation abruptly switches and you feel like you're getting whiplash, look sort of more deeply into the trigger and into the resistance, and use this, use whatever is showing up for you this week to just go a little bit deeper into your own layers around, and this is deep stuff coming up right now because we are right about to hit a new moon, which is when we're kind of guided to release things that no longer serve us. I think that's tomorrow. And so, stuff will be coming up. And because of the increased intensity of the energy right now, like stuff can be really coming up. So, look a little bit more deeply into it. For an example, I have been in this situation of looking at starting a job. Actually, it was supposed to start today. And it was kind of, it was going back and forth and back and forth. And what ended up happening is I felt like it wasn't. I'm trying to think of a good way to explain this. I didn't really think about this before I started talking about it. So excuse me as I ramble. Um, so basically, it ended up looking like it wasn't going to work. And it felt like it wasn't going to work out because of something that was very fundamental to who I am, and who I am as like a soul and a person, and how I've chosen to be in the world. And so that was really like, there was a lot of resistance that came up for me around that, because it just really, it really felt like I was being, denied something because of who I am. And that's some deep stuff. That's probably not anything that, was a problem in this life. This is probably like going back lifetimes at this point, or something I've kind of absorbed from the collective, or probably, all of it. And so, going deeper into that trigger and deeper into that resistance is, and I'm still working through it, so I have like no real good conclusions for you, but that's just sort of my example for this, this time, because, you'll probably be, if you're being triggered or you're feeling resistance, just, look at it a little bit more deeply and like, okay, so what's coming up now to leave? And for me, I think it's the idea that I'm not safe being who I am. That's a big one for me. And it's not safe to share who I am. It's not safe to be who I am in the world. I have to hide. I have to keep myself very small. And so that's definitely something that wants to leave now, because, what good does that do anybody? Um, so we're kind of processing through these big things right now. And yeah, just sort of, you don't have to have, grand conclusions or have everything in your life shift. Like, it's kind of just about awareness. Like, have an awareness for whatever this deeper thing is, and just kind of recognize it. Be like, okay, I see you, I hear you, and I know that I'll be guided to the next steps if there are any, or this will just process out. So I hope that's helpful for today, and I hope that you're having a good week in spite of, whatever might be going on, and I'll see you tomorrow.